take number 2. What's going on today, everyone? Michael here. Welcome back to another video. So the first day of spring was yesterday, and today was a nice day. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I just take the fans down, start them up as is, do a little video of showing you guys how they run as is, and then I'm gonna do separate videos of taking them apart and oiling the bearings if they so need it. And I did this video just like 30 seconds ago, or not even, like a minute ago, and apparently my phone ran out of storage, so I had to delete some shit that I didn't really need, and I kept the stuff that I do need. So a lot of Jenna Ortega edits that I still need to keep. But anyways, we're going to start with the Honeywell HF910, move on to the Hunter 9400, and then we're going to do the Lasco 2018, and then we're going to run them all at the same time on all 3 speeds. So let's go ahead and start with the Honeywell. Now, I don't know what year I know what years these are from. That's a 2020 model. This is from 2019. Don't be confused with the model name of this fan. The model name of this fan is 2018, but the model year is 2019. I'll show you on the base of it when we get to that one. I do not know what year my Honeywell is from. It is not from 2005. I know that. If this was from 2005, it would have a red Honeywell badge. Because when I was younger, there was one identical to this down at my cousin's house, and it had a red Honeywell badge. I remember that. It was from the early 2000s, maybe late 90s. I don't even know. Don't remember. Don't even know what year that van was from, but I do remember it was in that room. But this one's definitely newer because it has the white Honeywell badge. From what I've heard and from what I could tell, if you see a Honeywell fan and it has the red badge, it's older. If it has the white one, it's newer. And apparently this one's a little bit newer. I believe this one might have been manufactured recently. I'm not entirely sure. I got it for Christmas of 2022. But I think it was made before that. But here we're going to start her up on the low speed. Start it up. Now I have ran these things prior to this video because well, on take 1, but take 1 was a fail, so here's take 2. Notice how my fucking tripod is broken. I apologize for that. Notice how the fan is angled towards this way, and some of my pictures are moving. You see my 69 Camaro is moving there, and a little bit of my Jenna Ortega picture, and I know that's bad quality because this computer sucks dick, but there's a better picture of her. If you couldn't tell already, I'm obsessed. Okay, here's the Honeywell running on its lowest setting. There's the knob back there, then the giant ass motor in it. I tried to explain that in take 1, but take 1's not going to be uploaded. Take 2's going to be uploaded, which is what this is. So, yeah. Alright. here is medium. And from what you could tell, and from what I could tell, it's actually fairly quiet. It's powerful. Very powerful fan. This is a fan that you use like outdoors, or if you need like air circulating in a big room. This is what you use. But I got it for my room. And it works very well. Very, very smooth running fan, I'll tell you that right now. Very powerful. It's very gentle breeze. This fan's not really meant to put out a gentle breeze. It's more meant to put out a strong breeze, get the air circulating. And that's exactly what it's doing. And that's really how I can explain the air movement for a YouTube video, because you guys cannot feel the air that this thing is putting out. From a virtual standpoint is what I'm getting at. Alright, here's full power, also known as high speed. I'm laying my arm like this, but now this thing turns to a fucking tornado or a hurricane. Unleash the beast! And I also have it angled a little bit so you guys can actually see the blades turning, because the blades are the same color as the fan. Actually, move the tripod just a little bit. There we go. And this fan is actually not loud. It's actually really quiet. Well, it makes a noise. It makes a decent noise, but for the air it's moving, and for how big the fan is, I thought it would be louder, but it's actually really not. This is actually quiet, very quiet for what it is, which I actually really like, but I also really like loud fans. And here's off, and we'll let it coast. And all of them are already plugged in, because, yeah. I'm not going to explain how take one was, but take one didn't go according to plan. And this fan also has the longest spin down in my collection so far. This fan has the strongest bearings in my collection, actually. The Lasko, I think, might have the weakest, but most people would probably beg to differ on that, and so will I. But I got it just because it was cheap, and, well, I wanted another fan for the collection. So, there it is. But enough with this. Here's my 2020 Hunter Desk table fan that I got for Christmas of 2020. The first fan in my collection, well, if you can call it that. Actually, my second. Well, no, this is technically my first, because the King of Fans High Velocity fan is technically my second, because my dad gave me that after I got this. A year after I got that, actually. That's buried in my garage somewhere, but when I find it, I will film it and oil it if necessary, or I have to do a lot of things with that fan, actually, so it's going to be a little project, but I kind of want to actually repaint it too. That fan's been through a lot. Anyways, here's low on the Hunter. And no, you're not on oscillation. This fan's a little finicky, but it's all metal construction, which I actually like. It rattles. It makes a noise. It makes noise, but it rattles here and there, but it's a decent little fan. I like it. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. Never will, actually, since, yeah, they're very valuable to me. I've always actually liked this fan. Couldn't get a vintage model of it, so I got the next best thing. The newer version of it, which is it's not bad. I have my complaints on it, but just because it's China, but other than that, it's actually a fairly decent fan. It does what I want it to do. It runs smoothly most of the time. The oscillation mechanism needs a little bit of work, but I don't run it on oscillation, so that really when I get to that in the near future, but that's not really what I'm concerned about. So it's blowing. This fan is for a gentle breeze. If you want a fan that puts out a very gentle but strong breeze, this is what this fan is doing right now. And if you also want a fan that makes a little bit of noise, like if you want background noise in your room and you want a decent air mover, there's this. And there's also plenty of other options, but this is what I have. So I'm just going off what I have, but there's plenty of other competitors to this, like Vornado, Lasko, Honeywell, Holmes, a few other brands. But if this is what you're looking for, it's a very decent fan. I definitely recommend. Here's medium. But if you're a fan enthusiast like me and need to take it apart every once in a while, or not every once in a while, but take it apart to oil it, you will find that it's very difficult to do that. So, but it's actually running very smooth. I haven't ran it in a few months. It's actually running the way I want it to run, which is never with this particular fan. But here's medium. Still putting out a nice, gentle but strong breeze, and also putting out a nice noise that most people could actually tolerate. I don't know about that, but I could tolerate the noise from that. And here's full power. Now, on high speed, yeah, it rattles a little bit, but that's nothing that can't be fixed. So don't mind the rattling. It's no. See? It's a no. Stop. Here's off. It's a little finicky. This is what I mean by it's a decent little fan. The bearings actually seem... Yeah, it's a little stiff. That's alright. Definitely gonna take it apart and oil it no matter how the damn thing runs, because it needs it. But yeah, that's the Hunter. And on high speed, it makes a noise. I don't know about if it's tolerable on high speed. To me it is, but I've slept with this fan on high speed, so to me it is. But to maybe the average consumer, maybe not really. Maybe low and medium is where it's at, but other than that, it's a nice little air mover. This is a 16-inch Yeah, this is a 16-inch model. There's also a pedestal version of this fan, which I find very interesting. Wonder how that one is. If anyone knows, or if it's the same damn thing, which it probably is, wouldn't be surprised. Put it in the comments. I'm curious to see how that performs. Because I mean, it's not every day you see a Hunter product that's not a ceiling fan. Anyways, here's the Lasko. This is Lasko model 2018. This was manufactured in 2019, which I will show you here. As you can see, it was manufactured in April of 2019. It does not show the model number on it, but most of the people that watch my channel are fan enthusiasts and know what a Lasko 2018 is. And also, I was looking at my channel analytics, and apparently, most of the people that watch my channel are indeed fan enthusiasts. And that's where actually most of my views come into play. Because I've been seeing I'm getting like a lot of views on my fan videos, like 200 to 5,000 views on my fan videos, which is astonishing. And apparently most of my viewers are female. Like, it said 57% are female and 47% are male. I don't know how true that is, but whatever. If you guys want me to post my Jenna Ortega edits to my YouTube channel, I will do that because I am obsessed with that girl. Anyways, here's the Lasko. Here's low on the Lasko. I thought that was a train pass. We're gonna move it out of the windstream a little bit. So that's low on the Lasko. And the Lasko, as you can hear, is silent. Now this fan, if you want a nice fan that runs decently smooth, but you're gonna have to oil it here and there when it needs it, but that's most of every fan. These are actually really good fans for what they are, the Lasko 2018. If you want a Lasko fan, I definitely recommend this one out of the other models, which are complete shit. But if you do want a Lasko model that's not new, get a vintage model if you can even find one. It's very hard to find a vintage Lasko around here. Actually, anywhere else too, but around here it's actually fairly difficult to find a vintage fan. I found a vintage. Someone was throwing out a vintage 50s Emerson. Actually, I think it was a 60s Emerson that I saw, came across a few months back, but I was out with a few friends. We didn't have a car at the time, and we couldn't bring it home, sadly. So that unfortunately got scrapped. As much as I didn't want it to get scrapped, it got scrapped. But I couldn't do anything about it, so yeah. But if I do find a trash find on a vintage fan, I will. Around close to my area. And they're going back. There's concrete tie down that passed earlier, and those were the two locomotives I don't know. They're doing some work on the tracks. There was a guy on there. There was a guy on the tracks earlier in my backyard, but I don't know what they're doing. It's UMP-15s. Anyways, let's move over to medium. And let's put the hunter back. Yeah, let's not sit on the bed. And the last guy you can hear is making a weird rattle. Bearing is kind of. Can you stop? I'm sorry. Yeah, this fan is a little. Finicky. Also, the oscillation mechanism is very annoying. So I don't know how I'd say like this. Stop falling. If you fall one more time, then you're out of the video. That's me threatening a fan. But if you want a fan that's quieter than the Hunter and less of a fucking problem, get the Lasko. Because this is a very gentle air mover. Gentle, but actually decently powerful as well. And silent. Like, all the noise that's coming from this fan, aside from that little bearing rattle noise, I don't know what it is. It sounds like it's coming from the bearings, but it might just be a little rattle, something that can be fixed. At least I think that can be fixed. Oops, that's off. It's just the wind noise. Just wind noise from this fan. Apologize if there's any wind noise in the camera stream. But if there's any, yeah, this camera's in the wind stream. Apologize. But yeah, this thing is silent for how powerful this little thing is. This is a 12-inch fan. This is a little 12-inch fan, and it's this powerful. But also, the bearings on this fan is kinda, they're not great for what it is. So I definitely, yeah, have to oil it. Also, I haven't ran this one in a while, so. But that's all three running separately. Now we're going to run all three at the same time on all three speeds. We're going to start on low and go up to full power. And then we're going to shut them down, see who wins the spin down competition. And I definitely know for a fact it's not going to be the Lasko, so don't even vote it. I think I know which one is going to win. I'm not going to say, but well, my vote is the Honeywell. I have a strong feeling that's not going to win either, but it's between these two. Other than that, well, low, no, and no. 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 See, I have to fucking fix this damn thing. It's like, no! You're not on oscillation. No, stop. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I apologize for the rattling. It's the Hunter being a piece of shit like it always is, but that's the joy of having a fucking good brand name that's built by China. Yeah, you build a fan, slap a good brand name. There it is. See, I'm behind the camera. Oh, yeah, stop it. You piece of shit. I don't recommend the Hunter. I don't recommend the Hunter. I wanted it because I always wanted a Hunter desk fan. Actually, that exact model. An older one, a vintage one, but I got what I can describe the next best thing, which is the next piece of shit. The Lasco is even better than that, which is surprising for me to say. And also, my phone is running out of battery, so we gotta get this video. We gotta get this video uploaded quick. Medium. 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 And the Windstream is very good. The Honeywell is tilted a little bit, but I could feel the Windstream from all three. It's actually a good breeze. And full power. Yeah, as you can see, the Honeywell's louder than the Hunter, but still fairly quiet. Alright, now we're going to shut it down. It's between the Hunter and the Lasco. Not Lasco, the Honeywell. Sorry. If the Hunter wins, I will be surprised. Nope. See, I knew the Honeywell was gonna win that. This video is going on 28 minutes. Then we have this guy over here, which is going to be a separate video because this thing actually runs very smooth, so I'll do a little update on that later. But, well, actually, you know what, for the end of the video, let's get a startup on all three. I know the Honeywell has a little startup, and I know the Hunter has a little startup. I'm not too sure about this guy. So let's do a startup on all three. That's low. Is it powerful enough to move the Hunter? No. Yeah, apparently that sound's coming from the motor, so I gotta look at that. Alright, so that's low. Startup sound on low. Here we go, medium. Here's medium. This is an M7 passing. And here's high. And also I gotta see if that's dry. Yeah, it's outside. Bought it yesterday and I finished it earlier today. So here is full power. It's got a decent. It's got a little bit of a startup sound on high. Nothing to be astonished about or speak about than that nature. Now here we have this piece of shit. Let's see if this thing could actually. You'll see if you could actually hear the motor on this fan. Here's low. Oops. I twisted the fucking thing the wrong way. I forgot off is this direction and low is that direction. I'm an idiot. Alright, here's low. And oscillation is not on. Yeah, this fan's gonna be a piece of shit again. So that's a low. It had a little bit of a startup sound when I first got it. I don't know if it still does, but here's medium. That was medium. It has, when it spools up, it has a bit of a startup noise. It actually sounds pretty decent. It's got a vintage feel to it, but it's not. It even sounds a little vintage. Here's high. And we're gonna put this one back. That one's just a piece of shit. Like, I'm not even kidding. Look at my videos on this thing. It's just a piece of shit. But the bearings actually have freed up a little bit, but still gonna oil it. Now for this. Now to unleash the beast. I don't know if this one has a startup sound, so let me. There went my Xbox controller. I think I broke my Xbox. What the fuck? Apparently my controller fell and my Xbox shut off. Give me a second. And yes, my background is Jenna Ortega. Don't. Alright, let's see if this thing has a startup noise. That giant motor. Okay, it does. It has a little bit of a startup noise, so let's do that and wait for it to spin down. Yeah, as you can see, this one definitely does have the strongest bearings in the collection. Besides the Harbor Breeze, but that's for a separate video. That one actually has a decent spin down as well, but it's nothing compared to this one. Alright, so here's low. Yeah, it's got a pretty good startup noise actually. And to indicate how powerful this is, there's the fan. Yeah. Oops. I'm about to turn it off and I went to high because it's high, medium, low. This is not a good design. High, medium, low, it should not be like that. It should be low, medium, high. That's how it always should be. Low, medium, high. Not high, medium, low. Very stupid design. It should be low, medium, high, off. Or actually, yeah, it should be off, low, medium, high. That's how it should be, in my opinion. So that was low. Here's medium. Oops, god damn it. I messed up. I went to low instead of medium. This dial's a little bit finicky. Well, not finicky, it's just... No. China. Here's medium. There we go. It makes that little noise you do when the fan blades are moving and you're talking to it. I still do that even though I'm 18. I'm a 5-year-old. This thing's getting a little bit dusty. Gonna have to clean this a little bit, but it's not really a big deal. And here's high. To indicate how powerful it is. That's how powerful this monster is. Alright. This is a 36-minute video and my phone is on 2%. Alright, I gotta end this. Thanks for watching.